Hello, everybody. Once again, it's me and Eric Nelson, our weekly live stream for Sacred Heart Parish, Clovis, New Mexico. This week I'm by myself. Had some scheduling conflicts. Couldn't get a guest on this week, but we will be having guests on here in the future about many things. Not a lot to go over as far as announcements. I hope everybody had a wonderful Easter Sunday. I know a lot of things needs to go to everybody involved with the Holy Week and Triduum and Easter liturgies, the clergy, servers, choir, lectors, ushers, volunteers, everybody who helped chip in to make it a. It was a beautiful liturgical week. I hope you all got to experience all of it. It was great. It was great and very beautiful. So thanks to everybody for that. Not a lot as far as announcements, but there's a lot of stuff coming up here shortly. I don't even think it's in the bulletin yet. I thought I just mentioned some of this stuff to you folks, just so you can keep an eye out on the bulletin, so you can say, hey, I heard it online first before it made it to the bulletin. So one of those things is that, of course, we got a little mission in Melrose, St. Catherine's. At the end of this month, on the 29th, on Saturday, they're going to have a little fiesta out there. And so folks are going to be invited to that. You'll probably hear about that on the next set of announcements. Maybe this Sunday you might hear about that, but that's going on. And like I said, it's going to be the 29th out in Melrose. So so definitely, as I find out more details, I ran into Robertson and he told me about it, and then I checked the parish calendar and I saw it on there, and then Father mentioned it to me also. So I don't have a lot of details, so it'll be forthcoming. But like I said, keep an eye out for that. See what else we have coming up. Father, I think mentioned. I think he might have mentioned during announcements that here coming up in I think in a few weeks, couple weeks. Excuse me, sorry. We're finally going to get the a theology on tap started, and that's something that's been talked about for a long time. And you're probably wondering, well, what is that? So, the idea is that it's kind of like a fellowship group for young adult Catholics. Those are maybe too old for the youth group at the parish, but too young to well, not too. I don't know if anybody's ever too young. I think I'd like to go check this out, but basically what it is, everybody gets together. I think the idea is they're gonna meet at the rails, have dinner, hang out, talk and stuff like that, and then each time there's going to be a speaker, either going over some theological discussion, or maybe it might be apologetics, or every week a different speaker, a different guest over a different topic. So, like I said, it's an opportunity for fellowship for young adults in the parish to hang out, spend some time together, mingle and whatnot, but also a time to enrich your knowledge of the faith, and hear some great people talk. So that's coming up, and like I said, I don't think the details are quite in the bulletin yet on that, but it is coming, and that just so look for that in the next few weeks. See what else is coming up in the next few weeks. I've heard from Crystal Weagle, and it looks like we're going to get a bunch of new Sacred Heart. We keep calling it swag around the church. I suppose it's not merchandise. I guess you could say it's merchandise. So, more hats, shirts. I'm not sure what all she's making. I've seen a couple of photos. It looks really good. So keep an eye out for that. I'm not sure when they're going to go on sale. But like I said, it's another one of those things to look out for in the bulletin. Let's see, what did I get on the feed? Tony Chavez. Happy Easter, Tony. Happy Easter. I hope everybody had a good Easter. I had a great Easter. So that's it. Just a short and sweet stream for this week. Like I said, I don't have a guest. We had some schedule conflicts. Oh, another thing. I'm just going to mention it. I'm going to keep mentioning it. Volunteers. We need this is a call out for volunteers for Corpus Christi procession. We're gonna have another one like we did last year, only different. It's instead of starting at Our Lady of Guadalupe and ending at Sacred Heart, it's going to go the other direction. We're going to start at Sacred Heart and Our Lady of Guadalupe. Now, last year was great. A lot of folks came out for that. We had a lot of volunteers, which made it, I think, a huge success. But we're going to need those folks again, or different folks, but definitely as many folks to come forward and help us get this put together. So, if you're not sure how you can help, that's fine. That's fine. A desire to help is all that's necessary. Call the parish office, get your name on the list, and then somebody will contact you and get your name on an A list, whether it's to help. There's so many things. At some point, we're going to get Floyd Bynum on here, and he'll go over it, the different areas where we're going to need help with. But there's there's everything from we had water stations, we had places where we would stop and then pray and things like that, and we needed servers, altar servers to help. I think we had men holding up canopy, things like that. So, like I said, we'll need as many volunteers this year as we did last. So, it's never too early. Call an office and get on the list. Okay, now that I think that's the end of it. That's all I've got. Not like I said, not too much of an announcements. Not a lot coming up. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. I think Religious Ed starts back up next Wednesday. Keep an eye out for that. You should get a notice from that, text or email from the DRE, Miss Laura. So I guess that's it. So, like I said, I hope everybody had a great Easter. Hope they enjoy the rest of their Easter. And we'll talk to you soon. God bless and be safe.